Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. This is one of my hand-painted pieces, and it was done on an 8x8 canvas. And this here is the start marker, and it tells you where to start reading. And this is typically put at the bottom of the sentence or at the bottom of the word, because reading order is bottom counterclockwise, and it can spiral inwards for longer words and sentences. So anyway, here's our little start marker, and that means here's our first word, second word, and then third word, because we go around the sentence circle. And then these little bits are just decoration, and yeah. So let's get to how the letters themselves are translated. So here's the quote, "Be a doctor," and this is the word be done in the bare bones version of this script, and it's unraveled. So if we take this and whoop, link it up here, that would get you our word circle with this being at the bottom and that being not at the bottom. So this is a B and then an E, and this B is a deep divot shape. The deep divot is the first letter stem. Letter stems are these black circles here, and a deep divot is more than 50% of a circle, whereas a shallow divot, like this one here, is 50% or less of a circle. So this deep divot has no modifiers. So the modifiers are either dots or lines, and because this has neither, it's in this first column. So this row plus that column is the B. So that's how the consonants work. And then vowels are little circles. These little guys here show the positions of the different vowels if they're by themselves or if they're attached to our letter stems. So this is an E by itself, right on the line of the word circle. This is an A by itself, outside our word circle, whereas this is a D and an O together. So a D, a deep divot, with 3 dots, 1, 2, 3, has an O like a bead on a string, this brown one. And then we have the C with 4 dots. Then we have the T, shallow divot, no modifiers, the O inside the word circle, and then the R, a shallow divot with 3 dots. So both the D and the R are in the same column, the 3-dot column, but they're in different rows. This one is a deep divot, whereas this one is a shallow divot. And then we have an O both by itself and attached to that consonant stem. So anyway, let's go from here to here, because obviously this is the artwork, whereas this looks like a font, because it is. So we start at the bottom, and here's our first word, like I mentioned before. This is a deep divot. There, that's the B, and then here's the E. So the B and the E, and that's our full word circle. Then we continue to this word circle, which doesn't really look like much because it's just got the one A on it. So here's the vowel, the letter A, on this word circle. And then our last word circle, we start with a deep divot with 1, 2, 3 dots with the O on it like a bead on a string. And then we have the C, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 dots on it. Good. And then we have the T, shallow divot, no modifiers, the O inside the word circle, and then the R, a shallow divot with 3 dots. So again, this is just something to kind of fill the empty space here, because I wanted the word doctor to look kind of central and like the feature of the piece. So yeah, be a doctor. I also made all the vowels white and all of the, well, no, this is a letter, this is a word circle, this is a word circle. But yeah, so color coding doesn't matter. I just kind of do it sometimes based on what I think looks good. So yeah, that would be a doctor.